Hey friends, in this video I'm going to give you a quick introduction to what PHP is, and I'll show you how to install PHP on your computer to start writing code. PHP is a programming language for building websites. Small, like a personal web page, or huge, like Facebook or Wikipedia. You can make other things with PHP, like desktop applications, but it's not practical and I would not recommend it. PHP is a backend programming language. This means that PHP scripts run on a remote computer and not in your web browser. When you visit a website, your browser talks to a remote computer. PHP script is executed on that computer. That script then returns an HTML response back to your browser. When the browser receives that HTML, it shows you the website. PHP is a high-level programming language written in C, a low-level programming language. This means that PHP solves a lot of important, complex, and routine things for you, like dealing with memory, call stack, pointers, etc. As a result, you make websites much faster and your programming is a more pleasant experience. Now, let's install PHP. To run PHP on your computer, in other words, locally, you will need to install PHP itself, a web server like Apache or Nginx, and a database like MySQL. The most practical way, especially for beginners, is to use a tool that installs and configures that all for you. We're going to use XAMPP. It's free and available for Windows and Mac OS. It'll save you a lot of time and trouble. XAMPP is also available for Linux, but I would recommend installing a LAMP stack instead. Now I'm going to walk you through the complete XAMPP installation. I'm going to do it for Windows first and then for Mac OS, and then give some hints for Linux users. So please look at the timestamps of this video to pick the right part that fits your operating system. I use Windows 10. If you have a newer version of Windows and run into any issues, please let me know. First, go to apachefriends.org. Select XAMPP for Windows, wait like 5 seconds. If it didn't start downloaded, click the link and then click Download Latest Version. Run the downloaded file. That's okay. We're gonna install XAMPP into a different folder. Click Next. Make sure that MySQL is checked, because later we're gonna need it. Uncheck FileZilla, Mercury, and Tomcat. Uncheck Perl, uncheck Webalizer, and fake send mail. And you can leave phpMyAdmin. Click Next and make sure that the installation path is C drive and XAMPP directory, and make sure that it's not program files. Click Next till it starts installing. Make sure that the checkbox is on and click Finish. Start Apache and MySQL, and when Apache is green, click the Admin button. Now you should be able to see this Apache page. It means that PHP is installed and configured on your computer successfully. In the next video, you're gonna write and execute your first PHP script. If you didn't see this page and see something like this, then in the XAMPP control panel, click on Config, select the Apache httpd.conf option. It's gonna open Notepad with Apache server configuration. Scroll down to the following line and change it to 8088. Save the file, close Notepad. In the XAMPP control panel, stop and then start Apache. Make sure that the 8088 port is shown under the ports. Open your web browser and type localhost 8088. Now you should be able to see the success page. If you're still not able to see the Apache success page, let me know in the comments section, describe your issue in detail, and I'll try to help you. Also, if you have troubles installing the LAMP stack on your operating system, then you can use any online service with pre-installed PHP, like replit.com. With replit.com, you'll be able to follow most of this course until database topics. I use macOS Ventura here. If you have another version of macOS and run into any issues, please let me know. Go to apachefriends.org, select XAMPP for OS X, wait like 5 seconds. If it didn't start downloading, click the link and then click Download Latest Version. click on the downloaded package. Run the executable. If you have this error message, then click Cancel, go to System Settings, Privacy and Security, scroll down to the Security section. You're going to see the following message. Click Open Anyway, confirm your identity, and select Open. If nothing happened, then double-click on the installer again, and it'll ask you for your password, and after that, you're going to see the installer. Click Next, uncheck XAMPP developer files, and then click Next until it starts installing. Make sure that the Launch XAMPP checkbox is checked and click Finish. Now you'll see the XAMPP control panel. If XAMPP didn't launch for any reason, then open your Spotlight search and start typing Manager. It's going to ask you for the password, and after that, you'll be able to see the XAMPP control panel. Now, if you type localhost in your browser, you should be able to see this page. It means that PHP is installed and configured on your computer successfully. In the next video, you're going to write and execute your first PHP script. Also, if you have troubles installing the LAMP stack on your operating system, then you can use any online service with pre-installed PHP, like replit.com. With replit.com, you'll be able to follow most of this course until database topics. If you have a Linux-based OS like Ubuntu, then please Google for how to install the LAMP stack and put the name of your operating system. XAMPP for Linux requires root permissions, and then it is pain in the ass to write and execute code. Also, if you have troubles installing the LAMP stack on your operating system, then you can use any online service with pre-installed PHP, like replit.com. With replit.com, you'll be able to follow most of this course until database topics. In the next video, you're going to write and execute your first PHP script.